This is Joy, Sputnik Africa's virtual presenter. Macron's comments on the possible sending of Western troops to Ukraine caused a stir again this week. France is forming a contingent of 2,000 soldiers to send it to Ukraine, the head of Russian foreign intelligence, Sergei Naryshkin, declared on March 19. His statement came following an opinion piece by French Chief of Staff Pierre Schell. The senior French officer notably indicated that the French army was preparing for the toughest engagements. The French Ministry of the Armed Forces immediately denied the preparation of these contingents. But what engagements is Schell talking about? And what will be the consequences if France interferes in the conflict? Fatal, for the whole world, Simplice Mathieu Sarongi, President of the National Assembly of the Central African Republic, warned in a conversation with Sputnik.
Any war that starts in Europe becomes a world war. If the West trains its ground troops in Ukraine, that's World War III. We don't want Europe to lead us into a third world war. We want peace in our country because we have suffered too much from war.
This is also the opinion of the Honorable Jalais Daniel Neberabe, President of the National Assembly of Burundi.
There are many risks, many drawbacks, and with military escalation in terms of security, and therefore insecurity, the whole world will be further destabilized and we will suffer as a result. Relations are going to be hated, so relations are going to get worse. So in this escalation, anything is possible, especially the worst.
Such a scenario would be disadvantageous for France itself, Alain Corvès, a former French army colonel and international strategy advisor, told Sputnik Africa.
In my opinion, he is subject to a policy that is contrary to the interests of France. He makes statements that are in line with those of the President of the Republic.
According to the colonel, Emmanuel Macron's warmongering is not supported by the French.
Going to war with Russia, or taking warlike measures by saying we're going to go to war with Russia, without saying exactly what we're going to do, clearly isn't in France's interests, and the French aren't prepared to die for Kiev.
But how can we explain the bellicose rhetoric adopted by the French president against the backdrop of Russia's advances in Ukraine? For French analyst Bertrand Scholler, this game goes way beyond Europe.
Macron wants to speed things up in relation to the American election cycle. Trump has a very, very strong chance of being elected, and he wants peace. Macron, on the other hand, in what we would call the deep state, the world of finance, the people who own Ukraine and who would also like to own Russia's wealth, want war.
That's all for this week. Stay tuned and see you next time.